beaten Milan 3-2 at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, before wowing everyone in the match against Manchester United. Two classy goals from Jude Bellingham and Jose Lu over in Houston. And here they come. And there is Robert Lewandowski, the top scorer in La Liga last season, his first campaign in Spain, 6 years running now as goal-scoring champion in the division he's been playing in at that particular time. 5 in a row with Bayern before the move to Barcelona. It's such a treat, isn't it, for these supporters?
Absolutely. And just for some of them, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and the dream of a lifetime to be able to watch their heroes, their clubs, their teams, to see them live in this sort of environment. We've seen the excitement of the people here in the Dallas area flying in numbers to come and watch Real Madrid and Barcelona. These are clubs that move the masses, that move the needle, and we're so very fortunate to be here with them.
Pre-match drama. Barcelona with this lineup. Marc-André ter Stegen in goal. Changes in the full-back positions with Jules Koundé and Alex Balde in for Serginho Dest and Marcos Alonso respectively. İlkay Gündoğan says he's still getting used to his new teammates, and vice versa. Frenkie de Jong and Ousmane Dembele make their first starts on tour. Band there for Real Madrid is Dani Carvajal. Alan Chapman is the referee, based in the state of Utah, former professional footballer himself in Arizona and an MLS official since 2012. Kevin Locke and Ben Pilgrim are the assistants. Well, for Real Madrid, it looks like this. Thibaut Courtois in goal. He's missed the first couple of games due to a minor injury. He returns in for Andriy Lunin. Eder Militao coming in for Antonio Rüdiger, and Ferland Mendy for Fran Garcia. Looking at the midfield, got to talk about Jude Bellingham and that position at the top of the diamond. Really enjoying life already with his new club. Rodrigo and Vinicius Junior, the two-pronged attack. Thibaut Courtois, one of the best in the world. Marc-André ter Stegen, we saw him a little bit earlier. Sergio Roberto is the club captain, but the armband being worn by ter Stegen on this occasion, and just about ready for the off. Terrific atmosphere here in the Lone Star State. City of Arlington, the American dream city, and it's a dream match for these spectators. El Clásico Americano, as it was described in one of Spain's main football publications today. Barcelona against Real Madrid here in Arlington, Texas, where it's positively boiling outside, considerably cooler. I'm delighted to be able to report under the roof with the air conditioning and a searing hot atmosphere nonetheless. And it is a grass surface. It's usually an artificial surface for the NFL here, the Dallas Cowboys, but specially installed, and Real Madrid trying to get onto the front foot straight away with Rodrigo.
Starter for Barcelona because of his performances and the quality of his performances. So much so that essentially he pushed a club, I would suggest, legend, Jordi Alba. He pushed him out with performances. I think that's the credit of Alejandro Balde and the credit of Xavi to make that big decision.
Yeah, that's a very fair comment. Barca fans no doubt delighted that İlkay Gündoğan is on board. Such a composed figure in midfield. And he's been talking about growing accustomed to his teammates, to their way of playing, and of course it's the other way around as well. Pedri wants to get on the ball. Gündoğan supporting just behind, and here's Balde. Took a little deflection. Lewandowski was in there, and it's a fierce try by Oriol Romeu. Looked as though that was going in. Well, hit with real power and precision. Trying to test Thibaut Courtois. Here they come again, Barcelona. Gundogan. And that one just taking off. But my goodness, seconds ago, Xavi certainly enjoyed that strike.
Is the build-up. Is Barcelona with possession. Hits it so very well, so cleanly. Thibaut Courtois
Earlier. Thrown in from the Boston area. Long-time Barcelona fan. Didn't want to miss it. Rare chance to watch the Blaugrana on American soil. And Vinicius Junior trying to take off that time. Wriggling. It's away finally by De Jong for Barcelona, but the threat was there. And then Militao. Camavinga wants to flank those passes in that fashion. The options here for Real Madrid. It's De Jong who smuggles it away.
I think he would be the favorite of many coaches around the world, given the flexibility that he gives you as a player. Now, in terms of what Vini Jr. was able to do in that last sequence, we talked about that this is no longer a match of Ronald Araujo against Vini Jr.
Comes of it in the end. It was good enough to be done. And here's Rodrigo. And to carve out a pocket of space. Can't quite place it on the target. One end to the other. That sort of tempo, that sort of pattern in the first 7.5 minutes.
And once again, we're talking about what are the matchups defensively for Barcelona. It used to be very straightforward when you played Real Madrid. The guy that had a lot of movement and freedom was Benzema. But when you thought about what Rodrigo and Vini Jr. were going to do, they're usually going to be in wider areas. Sometimes Rodrigo would tuck to the inside. In this case, both Rodrigo and Vini Jr. are in central areas.
That was a mistake by Ter Stegen. Will Real Madrid be able to punish him? Just looking for the right angle. Again, happy to play their way out there, Barcelona. It's with Balde.
Militao has the speed to cover. I don't know if he gets back in time to cover Dembele.
And then Militao playing alongside David Alaba. In the middle of that defence now, the Barcelona players had stepped up, and here's Jude Bellingham. A very important block there by Jules Koundé. Well, not finished here at Real Madrid. Rodrigo, disappointing end to that move.
Talking about recognition for Valverde. Rodrigo and Vini come short. Bellingham is the one stretching it. That first touch from Bellingham, he cannot get it out of his feet, which then allows Koundé to come across. He is in peril.
Could be a story we follow in the days between now and the start of the season.
Pedri trying to make a run in behind, and if you're Militao,
plenty of support from the Blaugrana. Lewandowski waits inside the area, so to Christensen. And there are many of them here in Arlington, Texas. And Dembele managing to slot it home past Courtois.
Beautiful set play from Barcelona, and it is indeed a set play. You think that Pedri is the one taking the shot on? No, he's only attracting attention, and a whole lot of ball watching going on from second touch to the far post. Beautiful, gorgeous finish.
Well, Xavi approves. And Barca have been 2 out of 2 in previous tussles with Real Madrid.
Not so sure as to why you would show your cards right now.
There's Gundogan. Pedri's pass. Dembele. And it's Camavinga charged with the task of slowing him down. Pedri involved once more. And Dembele! Whipped it across.
I'm with you, Ousmane Dembele. He's complaining, he's saying, and that should be Lewandowski. Why is Lewandowski waiting in that sort of position?
Position was Rodrigo. Tchouameni need to win it back. Is that a foul by Koundé on Vinicius Junior? Apparently.
Koundé. It's good step from Tchouameni, and then from there, good ball forward for Vini Junior. He's trying to turn Koundé. Is there a touch? Slight touch from Koundé. And now an opportunity for Real Madrid.
Let's see what Real Madrid have been working on. Lewandowski in the middle of that wall, formed in front of Ter Stegen. Look at things. Alaba just off to the side. Rodrigo, and there's Ter Stegen put to work. Magnificent goalkeeping.
And the reason that Ter Stegen is able to make this, the player who's most likely to get him the end of it is going to be Jude Bellingham. Really good save from Ter Stegen. Strong hand, stretch hand.
Bounced around it. Finally was touched on by Camavinga. Over there, Bellingham comes into the move for Real Madrid. His new club trying to go on a zigzagging run, and the corner conceded there by Araujo. Bellingham, we've seen him do that, conduct the orchestra. And it comes from Camavinga. Bit of hesitancy there. Bellingham now to put in the biting challenge. There's Vinicius Junior, and off the underside of the bar. And is it going to go in finally? Dani Carvajal was there. So too Bellingham, and the referee has given a corner. Wow. You up a little bit more for the season proper, which is only a couple of weeks away. Barcelona need to Getafe, their first game. Real Madrid in Bilbao against Athletic Club. Rafinha with this corner, and almost got in the way of each other there. Ansu Fati trying to feed it back. It's held by Courtois. Tchouameni. Magnificent! And that should put the... What a...
Doesn't hesitate, takes that first touch forward and says, you know what? This is my moment. I don't know if I'll get on the field in La Liga play. I don't know if I'm going to play El Clásico in La Liga. But I'm going to play El Clásico today, and I'm going to make a difference today.
Garcia was off to the side. And a minimum of 4 added minutes. 3-0, and they're victorious here in the USA in El Clásico. And Ferran Torres savours the moment, a matter of making sure he made contact with the ball, steering it home, and it's good night Real Madrid.
Touch from Ferran Torres is what makes the difference. Thibaut Courtois all over him. He knows he just has to put it over the top of Thibaut Courtois, and then the presence of mind to put the final touch. Fermín López.
What he feels most comfortable doing is where he is at his best.
Here comes the corner then. Carvajal to attack the ball. We've had the 4 added minutes. Diaz, and could have gone anywhere. So Fati back there defending. There it is. Barcelona 100% against Real Madrid.